guys, this is Dr. Abhishek Sharma. I have secured a rank of 1185 in this NEET PG 2021 and I would like to thank Team Pre-PG who has given me this opportunity to interact with you guys and this was my third attempt and I would like to share with you guys the mistakes I made during my preparation and I hope that you guys don't repeat them. So first of all, a little bit about myself. I am 2013 best student, did my UG from GMC Patiala. During my UG days, I was always an average student, just studying to pass the exams, just getting books marked from the seniors, reading those exam-oriented books just before the prof exams. Just casual attitude like everyone had, I too had the same. So regarding coaching, like everyone goes for coaching in their new final year, I also went for coaching but did not took it seriously and did not have any proper notes also. That's one mistake I made. If you are following any coaching during any period, you should be serious about that. You should have your proper notes if you attended. Regarding the guys who are UG currently and they are thinking about preparations and you are following any of the apps available online, maybe it Marrow, maybe it Prep Ladder, maybe it any app, I would like to advise you guys, you should try to integrate your UG preparations and your PG preparations if you wish to do it right now. Never compromise your textbook reading for your PG preparations because it is the base for your PG preparations, right? What you can do is you can like decide a topic for the day. You watch a video, then you can read the notes. Then you can maybe the same day or the next day you can just read the same. Maybe give a fast read or maybe slow read. Just read the topic from the standard book. It will reinforce your memory. So that's the way it can be done. That's what actually I wanted to do. Now I wish I could have done this way if I have given the chance. So regarding any test series, I did not join any test series in my UG days. Neither I joined an internship. Yeah, but I joined Marrow app in my internship days because it wasn't trending those days. It was newly announced. For theory, I used to read the review books, subject-wise review books I used to read, and for MCQs, I used to follow the Marrow app. I also used to do this pre-PG app. At that time, I was not serious about the preparations. I used to just read, solve questions without any analysis, without knowing my weak points, without working on them. I used to think that I will just read, I will solve questions, and I will automatically improve. But that time never came. Even during my internship, I used to feel the questions on pre-PG. The few when I used to do them, I used to feel that they are more oriented towards the things that are mentioned in the review books. The level matched with them very perfectly. So I was beating around the bush during my internship days. Just studied when I could, just solve questions. It was a complete confused preparation was, and as a result I got a rank of 11,000 in my first attempt. I was not happy with it at all. So in 2019 I decided I will take a drop year and I will prepare again. This time I decided I will not make the same mistake of not revising the one source completely. So this time I made the review books, the theory that is given in the review books as my base. Despite the fact I have attended a coaching, I did not read it. That's the biggest blunder I made. One of the biggest blunder I made. So in 2019, I started reading the review books and solving the Marrow question bank I took again, new subscription I took. And pre-PG also I used to solve, but I was not serious about pre-PG. But somewhere I used to feel that questions, because I had given once the NEET PG I had given in 2019, I felt that questions were very much in orientation. The way they were asked in pre-PG, the exam I had gave, they were very much synchronized. But still the peer pressure gets over us. We used to go with the whatever everyone else is doing. We just don't use our minds most of the times. And I was also the same. Despite being experienced myself, pre-PG questions helped me better than any other app that I had followed. So anyways, I decided to read the text from the from the review books and solve the narrow questions and the pre-PG questions as and when I got time. Soon I realized that I am not able to revise the review books properly. I am not able to, pinpoint my mistakes in the review books, or revise the question that I am getting wrong. The same mistakes I did again, knowingly or unknowingly. I did it again. And I realized that I am supposed to make notes out of the MCQ books that I am reading. When you read the text, when you read the MCQ book, the theory given in it, you have to highlight the important points, the catch points that are given, the cue that is marked. You have to highlight those. And when you solve the questions, the questions which you do wrong, you have to analyze them. Why did you did them wrong? I realized all this not after, just before my 2019 mid-year exams. I was like, another blunder I have made. So I messed it up completely. My PGI rank and AIMS rank, I don't even remember what rank I got, but that was not good, to be honest. So I was like, I have wasted more time preparing, like not preparing properly, and in the same frustration I messed up my 2019 November session exams as well. November AIMS exam I messed up, November PG exams I messed up, and after that 1 month before NEET PG 2020, I had almost given up. I will not give the exam because I am not prepared properly. Something or the other I do wrong. I don't know what I am doing. This was the case with me. Still, I just gave NEET PG 2020 and my rank was the same. That was 11,000. I knew that this is not gonna work. So, please, I want to tell you one thing. I am not discouraging the review books. I am not at all discouraging them, but I am discouraging the way I did them. The right way to do a review book is you have to read the text, you have to solve the questions that are given side by side, and we have to make a separate notebook out of the review book. I did not do that and I repented it. So this is my advice to those guys who are not going for any coaching, who are preparing on their own, following the review books. Please make a separate notebook for the review book that you're reading. That's a mistake I made. So in 2020, after NEET PG 2020, everyone was like, you have prepared for another year. Why did you not improve? Is this the best you can give? What if you don't get this next time also? Even this rank you don't get. So that was my down phase. I was in a dilemma, whether should I just settle for the rank or prepare again. My parents, they supported me. Whatever you feel is right for you, you do that. We won't force you. And I really thank from the bottom of my heart to them for that time. Even my sister and my two good friends, they supported me. You just remain calm and do what you feel is right. So anyways, I started preparing again, and this time I took prep ladder subscription video lectures I took along with the MCQs that they provide. And because I had basics, my basics are already clear because I had read the review books, so I could catch up easily with the video lectures, and the notes, they were already concise. And after reading notes, attending lectures, I could solve questions MCQ that were given to me by the prep ladder. At that time, I used to focus a bit more on pre-PG. I would rather say this, because I used to feel the things that are taught to us by the online apps, those concepts, they are better tested in the pre-PG app. The questions, easy questions to medium questions that are taught in the lectures, they are available in the pre-PG app. This thing I really felt. Even the apps that they provide, the question banks that they provide, they will have few questions that are actual they teach, and some questions will be new. That thing was a bit let down for me. I usually got repelled by that. I used to feel here you have to focus more on the thing that actually has been asked in the exam. This was my main approach. But still, that peer pressure gets to you. You have fear of missing out. If you don't do that. That's with everyone. That was the case with me also. So anyways, I was preparing I was going good for 6 months, 7 months. I completed my syllabus. I completed the question bank given to me. 60-70% I was done with it. And then the counseling came, state counseling came, and I was in a dilemma again. Those thoughts woke up again. You should take, whether you will get again this much, we will get it again or not. So, and due to some more personal reasons, I could not prepare for 8 months straight from July 2020. I could not prepare properly for 8 months. And at around that time, Corona came, and there were multiple postponements of the NEET PG 2021. Initially, it was postponed to Jan, then it was postponed to April, and it was again postponed. And I was not actively preparing that time, and the NEET PG was being postponed, so that was again a downtime for me. And when the NEET PG got postponed in April, 18th April, when it got postponed, I remember then I took the premium subscription of this pre-PG app because I wanted to try out everything. I was like, I want to give my best. I was like, I will work hard, but I don't have guidance how to approach, how to do smart study. That was my main problem. But the day I took pre-PG premium subscription, I explored the app. The best thing I found out was the Prep DNA. Prep DNA was the best thing I found out because it had the subject-wise weightage of all the data that is asked. Even topic-wise sorting is there. So you can just analyze कि ये topic आपका weak है, ये topic आपका strong है, ये topic में से आपके question ज़्यादा गलत हो रहे हैं. Everything is there. It's like your personal coach. Completely unbiased opinion I am giving this. So then after that, when I took the premium subscription, I decided to make my schedule because notes I had read once. I had solved the MCQ bank previously. I had solved the prep ladder app once. So the fear of missing out was gone. More or less, it was gone. So I decided to schedule my notes reading and MCQ solving around the pre-PG app, the daily test that they provide. No? So the Prep DNA, I used to work around that, and I started doing that sincerely from April, May, June, July. I did for 4 or 5 months before the NEET PG, and it was good. The best thing is you can just scroll down any topic कि ये topic per week है, and you can just open the notes and read it, and you are good to go. So when I started preparing in April, after 1 or 1.5 months, the INI CET had come, and I was not able to revise properly. Multiple revisions I could not take, but I was getting the good vibes कि I'm going in the right direction. For the first time I was getting good vibes कि I'm going in the right direction. So I took the exam. Exam was a bit on easier side. I got a rank of 7900 in that attempt. So I was like, let's do it. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on playing this game. Let's see what happens. So after INI CET, I discovered another feature, that is the study circle app. Study circle feature on the pre-PG app. So I just wrote my email and someone responded. I remember even today. The study circle consisted of Dr. Barfiuk Khan, Dr. Joe Anthony, and Dr. Abhinav Chawla. When I entered the group, all of those guys shared their past journeys, the branch they wish, their mental status, what all they are going through, and that was really good for me because I felt like I am not alone in this. I am not alone that I have messed up. I remember the name of the group was the Unfortunates. So that was it. So when I joined the study circle, there was no looking back. We used to challenge each other with daily tests. We used to give daily tests that daily test series that is available on pre-PG. And the best one good thing that I felt was that when you give a daily test, when you check your answers, they also show what your peers have marked. That's a very good thing. You get to you that gives you a healthy competition. You don't want ki this person should not score. It gives you that adrenaline rush ki you also want to score good. Whenever you see the person has marked that and you have marked that wrong, that thing just keep you on your toes. That's a very good thing, I feel. Okay, so this was my preparation after April. So now I will tell you guys what was my mentality 1 month before, 1 week before, and a few days before the actual NEET PG exam. One thing I had learned was I cannot afford to make mistake in easy and medium questions that are available on the app, because those are the repeat topics. You cannot just miss out on those. So what I used to do was, whenever I get a question wrong and that is easy or medium, and I'm getting it wrong, I used to open my notes. I used to highlight the topic on the notes itself. Ki this is a question I have marked wrong, and I used to follow this approach for all the topics and for all the subjects. My basic idea was ki these topics I will look these topics before I go to the final exam. 1 week before, I was making plan for 1 week before the exams. So this was it. Daily test I was doing, and grand test. I would like to emphasize one thing, that I did not give any grand test on any apps till April. Yeah, that's true. I only gave one grand test on this pre-PG app, and in that I had got 160 correct. Because my approach was actually a bit different one. I used to focus on the micro topics. I was like कि ये topic पकड़ा है, इसमें से ये topic मेरा weak है. I used to see the prep DNA. I will improve on this, and this is the way I used to do it. I did not give any national mocks that are available by the apps. I think one I gave, but I did not just see the result. Just for the sake of it, I gave. And truly, what I feel is the GTs that are provided, that they are only to orient you to just stay awake, literally stay awake for 3 hours and have those concentration levels and basically time management. It's for time management. Never judge your scores from the GTs. So 1 week before exams, I had all my notes highlighted, marked. This is easy question I got wrong. This is a medium question I got wrong. This is some hard questions that were available in the notes. I used to mark that. Highlighting and marking on the notes is the most important thing I feel I did. That literally gave me a boost. So on the exam day, I was a bit calm. I was like, whatever will happen, it will happen. Not to overthink it. It was anyways my third attempt. What more worse could I do? So after I gave the exam, I did not look at the recalls. However strong the urge was, I tried my best not to look at those recalls and mess up my mental peace again. So I was just relaxing after the exam, and I was double-minded whether should I just start reading again for the NEET exam or not, because everyone was so hyped that paper is easy, paper is that, competition is this, competition is that. The more you go into these things, the more your mental peace is disturbed. So the day I thought I will start preparing for next INECT that is coming, the results actually came on that day, the 29th of September. 29th September results came, and initially they had only given the marks. I had got 625 marks, and initially I could not believe it. Actually, this is my roll number. Okay, I have got this. It was good for me. It felt really good. I can't express that thing in words. And everyone was congratulating me. Oh, very congrats that you have achieved this. But I could not believe it. I was like, yeah, please let the rank list come. Only then I will believe it. They were like, please relax now. You can relax. You have done good. So I guess that's all about my preparation journey and mistakes I made. Okay guys, to summarize the mistakes, basically I want you guys to summarize and ponder over those mistakes that I did. I don't want you guys to do. The number one mistake is not having a single source of preparation. This is the worst mistake. Like, for example, you have a note, you have notes of certain teacher. You don't trust it. You just, your friend comes, you read those notes. यार उसके notes better हैं, मेरे ठीक नहीं हैं. Then you just read it. Then another friend comes, उसके बढ़िया हैं, उसके notes you read. This is bullshit. This is to be avoided, यार. ठीक है? This is a big time waste. I see people just comparing इसके notes बढ़िया हैं, यार ये teacher अच्छा नहीं है, ये teacher बढ़िया नहीं पढ़ाता, ये बढ़िया नहीं पढ़ाता. Please never compare your teachers, never compare your notes. Always follow a single source, trust them blindly, and just do multiple revisions of the same source. And this is the advice I want to give you on this topic. Another mistake which I feel should be not be done is going for the hi-fi questions. That is the questions that have never been asked. No comments about that. No, don't go for the hi-fi things that even a PG can't answer. The PG will also go mad on seeing those questions. Please stay away from such questions and focus on the topics that have actually been asked. You can solve as many questions as possible on pre-PG app because it actually contains those questions that have been asked. That is my advice to you on this. And another thing, never compare yourself with your peers. Always listen to your heart. If you wish to prepare again, please go for it. The ones who actually understand you, they will support you. And another thing I want to highlight over here is please have an activity, maybe some good pastime that can calm your nerves down. Because sometimes it can get overwhelming when you have too much to learn, there's so much competition, so much of mental stress is there. That thing you can do. Like I used to go for a walk. I had a circle of good friends, two of my very close friends I used to have, and study circle that I had on pre-PGM was also very good. Also, another thing I would like to say over here is please try to stay away from social media. वहाँ पे पढ़ाई नहीं होती है. Please don't fall into this trap. ठीक है? And you have to isolate yourself for the preparation times. No, you have to isolate yourself. No parties for some time when you're preparing, right? Afterward you can do whatever you want. Once you achieve your rank, all accounts will be cleared, okay? So that's my advice for you guys. So thank you very much for your patience, for listening to me for this long. I guess it's 23 minutes now. Okay, thank you very much and best of luck for your preparations.